How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and that's right, it's time for more of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. Last time I got bamboozled over in this bamboo grove area. I was trying to find all the trainers around, and unfortunately, there are just 4 trainers here. I'm gonna have to climb, or at least take on the Caph Squad before I'll be able to find any more trainers and get the prize here. But while I was waiting for it to be daytime, I did spot this gimme ghoul that just jumped off the roof. Alright, well, thanks for the coin, buddy. Appreciate it. So anyway, I want to take on the Caph Squad today. This is the hardest of all of the Team Star bases, and in my opinion, the hardest of all of the main objectives in the Paldea region. This is generally the one I'd recommend taking on last. However, it is around level 57, if I recall correctly, for its highest level, and that's great. Now, I know that there's still this one. This is generally the first of the Team Star bases you'll fight, but I might as well do that one last, because I'm right here anyway, right? So it's a fighting type base, and I have a lot of Pokemon weak to fighting. However, I did pick up a bunch of these Chopal berries over in Area 1 of North Province, and these will weaken super effective fighting type moves. Alright, well, I took a look at my TMs and items, and I went ahead and gave some Chopal berries to Double W and to Sissy. I'm a little nervous with Double W because I like the loaded dice. I didn't give it to Big Service because I like the Rocky Helmet, and she's fairly bulky. Like, I think I'll be fine. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I guess before I go over there. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to do. I'm a little nervous about this just in case I run into any rock type moves. But I really would like a fire type. And I think my best option, I was mentioning this last time, how I need a fire type. Like, I don't have any. It's like, well, duh, of course I do. Let's switch you back. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I have a better idea. Let's turn you into the psychic type one. Duh. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I do have a, flying type move. But whatever, this will be fine. Okay, so something I should mention. Right around here, I got a cutscene with Clive. It's as I approached. I cut it out from the last episode. Speaking of cut it out. Back off, site there. I cut it out from the last episode just so I could put it here so it's all kind of together. Let me just play that really fast, just so we have it all together. Maryland. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Maryland, what do you think of Cassiopeia? They can't be trusted, they're doing the right thing, they're a bag of riddles, I really don't know. They can't be trusted. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. But what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Yeah, sure thing. Alright, there we go. So that's what you missed last time. But now I need to actually go over there. And that scene will play regardless of whichever the 4th one you approach is. Like, after you've taken on the 3rd. You'll get that scene no matter what. But this one's exclusive to here. And it looks like the boss is right outside. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. The same to you, Eri, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves, but I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. Say something or get a closer look? I want to get a closer look at this. Who are you? Maryland, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. You're calling her a girl? That is a woman right there. Then she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling it out. Riri! Oh wait, that's not her. Riri! I knew you'd be out here! Carmen. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here, it's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the Caph Squad, and everyone else in Team Star too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even if just for a little bit. As the boss of the squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear hasta la vista from you, nice and loud. Hasta la vista! I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, Maryland, my Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last battle. Wait, did you fight her or not? Sorry to spring this on you, but do you think you could handle this grunt alone? I mean, not like I've been doing this whole time anyway. Thanks, I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? I'm so ready. Then here I come. There we go, Carmen of Team Star. Not even the Team Star grunt, she has a name. So yeah, a lot of fighting-type Pokemon to be found around here, but this Krogunk is gonna have a very bad time with his Psychic-type Oricorio. And it didn't even use Sucker Punch. I don't know if it has Sucker Punch, but these things are notorious for always doing that. Yeah, very high levels here. I do not recommend taking this on too early, but I should be fine. And she has a Primeape. Pure fighting type. Perfect. Grassy terrain. I'm good, thanks though. I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. That is true. I'm going after your boss. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista!
I take it you defeated the guard out front. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Caph Squad. Their boss, Eri, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she'll likely be the most alert to hostilities after our declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else.
Yeah, we already met.
I knew it. Tell me what happened. She retreated. We're talking about the same Eri, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head-on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Caph Squad off the map.
That it is. Alright, let's make sure I have Pokemon that will do at least okay, which I don't really have a lot. This is frustrating. I guess I have to use Marimobile and Eels for this fight. I think Centweet is going to be my best bet when fighting against the, well, man, I kind of want to use Double W as a lead just to do stuff. I don't know, this is going to be tricky. Well, let's just believe in Centweet. It'll be fine. Let's do this. Code Red! Code Red! Operation Starfall Alert! Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got! And rest assured, Intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to defeat or beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. The same old song and dance. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully I don't get too weakened. So this is a big, long road, too. There are all sorts of Pokemon to fight along the way. I'll see how well I do. Thankfully, Marimobile is part poison, so he's just neutral, or it takes neutral damage against fighting type, which is great. Otherwise, Steel's not very good here. Fighting's pretty tough. Flamigo, that's pretty nice. But yeah, it's just a very long, winding path. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight a bunch of these Pokemon. Ooh, Toxicroak. Let's take that out with Centweet. Got some big ol' Hariyama over here. There's a Phalanx down this way. I mean, I don't know where they appear, if it's just kind of random, but I just figured I'd show some of them off. Thankfully, my levels alone seem to be doing a pretty good job at not having this be a major threat or a major issue, which is nice. Sometimes that's all you need. Ooh, looks like Eel's had a bad time. Almost done. There's a Medicham right here. Let's finish that off. And then, oh, there's a Gallade too. That's cool. 31 out of 30. Nice. I don't think we can hold him off longer, or much longer, boss. Boss of Team Star's fighting crew, Eri! Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time, I won't run away. Raw! Yeah, gotta love that music. You are challenged by Eri of Team Star, who's rocking heal balls. It's kind of a nice touch. In fact, I think all of the different Team Star bosses use different types of Pokeballs for their Pokemon. This base is precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go any further. So I'm kind of worried. I think this thing might have Sucker Punch. However, I could Feather Dance. Yeah, I called it. I called it for sure. Oh man, alright, that should make this sting a little bit less if it does pull it off. I don't think it will though. Okay, it did, but that's fine. Okay, of course you got a crit, right? Yep. Unlucky. I give as good as I get, that's a promise. We'll see who's left standing in the end. That is so unlucky, like seriously, come on. Alright, well anyway, it's out of here. So Lucario's up next. That's honestly the reason I was thinking of using a fire type. Just because I need something to take down Lucario. I mean, maybe Big Service? With high horsepower? It is weak to ground. Yeah, I guess that's probably going to be my best bet here. It's a little risky. I don't think it's going to do enough to knock it out in one hit. But I could also activate Anger Point, or not Anger Point, Anger Shell, right after like if I survive, that could be pretty nice. Alright. Forest Sphere, ooh. Oh, man, that's strong. Oh, I hope it doesn't have extreme speed. I don't remember its moves off the top of my head. I know Lucario has so many different possible moves. Well, let's just go for high horsepower and hope for the best. There we go. I might as well get some mileage out of Big Service here. Passimian. Well, I mean, I've got the boost. I guess in hindsight, maybe I should have just used Swords Dance first. Oh, that didn't do very much at all. Seed Bomb! Oh, that is clever. Sorry, Big Service, you're not sweeping this one today. So I need something to handle that thing. Do I go for Sissy? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Yeah, let's do it. I just really have to hope that Play Rough hits. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. I mean, I do have a Chople Berry, so I can take a hit. I had to jinx it! I had to jinx it! This has been such an unlucky fight. Such an unlucky fight. My goodness. Well, I mean, at least the Chople Berry did its job. That's good. But I would have rather had that Chople Berry for one of your other Pokemon. Annihilate. Annihilate? What is that? Yeah, that is a Ghost-type Pokemon. Well, Ghost Fighting. I wonder if you can guess what it evolves from. Or rather, what it evolved from. Okay, Eels. You've got Throat Chop. I could really use that right about now. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. It's not going to do very much. It is a Ghost type, but Fighting does resist Dark. So, yeah, Dark type moves are only neutral damage. That's a shame. It's fine, though. What do I do? I guess... Well, let's send out Sissy and try to do some damage. I really need to save my send tweet for last. Just try to do whatever I can. Do I just go for Flower Trick? I don't remember. I hate Fairy and, like, Ghost type. I don't remember if Ghost resists Fairy. I don't think it does. Yeah, there we go. It's Bug that always confuses me, too. Like, Fairy has some weird interactions. Alright, last up! Her car! I refuse to lose, so please, lend me your strength. This thing is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It doesn't really matter if I Terrasilize. I'm just gonna play rough. Try to do whatever damage I can. It has stamina. So every time you damage it with a physical, well, any kind of, actually I think it might be any move, it raises its defense by 1 stat, or 1 point, or 1 stage. Wow, I can't even. So you gotta be really careful if you're using physical-based moves. So that's what has me a little worried here. I guess I could go in and play rough? I could shift gear? I need to save you for last. I don't want to use items in battle just as like a kind of a self-imposed challenge. So that, unfortunately, is not going to be an option. I don't know if Super Fang or Play Rough's going to do more. Super Fang does about 1/5 to things like this. Let's play rough. Yeah, probably would have done more. Okay, well. Oh yeah, I guess Combat Torque can paralyze you, because I haven't had enough things go wrong? Man! Okay, well, I've pretty much done it. Oh, right, it also has shift gear. That's terrifying. So yeah, it'll drastically raise its speed and attack. And what? I have had just absolutely ridiculous luck. Like, bad luck. Like, that is... Oh, yep. Yep. Fine. Okay, critical hit just for good measure. Didn't really matter. Alright, well, before this thing sets up more shift gear, I'm just going to hope that I'm fast enough to outspeed it. I don't think I am. Yeah. Well, that's fine, because this will show off something that I kind of wanted to show. And this is why it's a very hard fight. Like, just realistically, this is not an easy fight. Like, in general. Especially if you're not using, like, healing items in battle. I mean, even if you are, like, this is why I've kind of mentioned this is one of the toughest fights. If you're using physical-based attackers too, that stamina is just ridiculous. But the good news is, oh no. Yeah, the good news is, if you lose the fight, what happens? You are overwhelmed by your defeat. You don't even pay out any money. It's free. Okay, so as I was, and I mentioned this before, but if you lose against the boss, like I just showed there, not only do you not have to, you don't have to pay up anything, so it's really a free loss, but you don't have to do the Star Barrage again. If you go right back to the bell, it just says, do you want to challenge the boss of this Team Star base again? So I'm glad I got a chance to show it, realistically. And I kind of figured if any boss, this one would be the one to give me trouble. Okay, let's do this again, Eri. So this time around, I'm gonna lead with Big Service here, because I know this thing has Sucker Punch, and I really need to save my, my Send Tweet. That's kind of why I was worried about it in the first place. And honestly, it would have gone so much better if it weren't for that crit. Like, I wouldn't have taken that much damage. Would have been fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think I'll be alright. Actually, this is great. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I should activate my Anger Shell, right? Yep. Has Simeon. Oh, man. So... like, I guess... yeah, it's gonna do too much damage. I don't think I have enough to really do anything to it. All I have is high horsepower. Well, I don't really have much else. You know what? Sure. This is fine. I'm not gonna get much mileage out of you anyway. So, might as well use what I've got. Yeah, that's about right. Close combat, that's okay. Thanks, Big Service! Alright, now what can I take this thing out with? It has a little bit less defense. I guess I could use Double W? That should be fine. Alright. Play rough. As long as I don't miss with this. That was such bad luck last time. What was it? I missed like Super Fang, Play Rough, had a crit against me, and there was one other bad thing too. Like that's kind of bad. Kind of unfortunate. Oh man, so this is a little worrisome here. With it being ghost fighting. I guess... do I just go, no, Sissy, I don't know, like maybe. I could just play rough. I don't think play rough is going to do enough to take it down. That's the problem. This is fine. I'll do double W's play rough here. I think 2 hits of that will be enough. There's still Lucario I have to deal with. Yeah, just barely. I have a Chople Berry, so should be fine. Yeah, this whole fight has a ton of close combat, so it will hit very hard, but it does have the advantage, well, for you, of lowering the defense and special defense, so that's really nice. You can kind of plan around that. Okay, so Lucario's coming up next. That should be fine. Eels is not going to do any good against the Revivroom, so I might as well just send out Eels here. I think Dig will do alright. I don't think it's going to knock it out, but theoretically, if Eels survives, I could use Aqua Jet, try to get a little damage. I don't think Eels is going to be able to handle Lucario 100%, but that's fine. Try to get some mileage out of it. Besides, I just want to dig up there, you know? Yeah! Yeah, that's about what I thought. Aura Sphere, is it enough for a 1-hit KO? No, it isn't. That's so surprising now. I mean, I guess I don't need to do Aqua Jet. You are faster. There we go. Okay, so I gotta think about this very carefully now. I don't want to use too many physical moves. Oh, right, I don't get to switch out. That's a shame. I refuse to lose, so please, lend me your strength. Yeah, she did not lose last time. So I really want Eels to be knocked out here, if at all possible. Liquidation has a side effect to lower the target's defense stat. I doubt that's going to take effect, but I might as well go for it, right? Because if I switch out, then, like, I'm gonna take damage. Let's just go for it. That was alright. I don't want this thing to set up too many shift gears, though. Combat torque is fine. Man, a crit. Didn't matter, like, I'm sure I would have been knocked out, but it's just like, Okay, so I gotta think very carefully about this. I could Feather Dance, and that would keep this thing under control. If I get paralyzed, that's kind of a pain. But I think that might be my best bet here. If I can lower its, special, or lower its attack enough. Yeah, let's just do it. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. Alright, Feather Dance. Yep, there's shift gear. So this thing's going to be outrageously fast, but as long as I can keep its attack under control, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Because that's about all it can do to me, and that's about all it will want to do to me. What are you at right now? You're at... Oh, it has that T again! Look, the T's back! The mysterious T Terra type. So it's a -3. I'm gonna Feather Dance just to make it easier on anyone else. Just in case I can't finish this Ascend Tweet. Yeah, shift gear. Okay, so it should be at -4 now. That's fine. Okay. Now in this case, 90 power versus 75. It's gonna be faster than me. So I'll Revelation Dance. Okay, it's not gonna be faster after this. Oh yeah, there we go. I mean, I guess I probably could have just done Revelation Dance twice and that probably would have been enough. I was thinking it'd take 3 shots of it, so... Alright, well there we go. Now it worked out. This is kind of how I wanted it to go, except, you know, that stupid crit. Yeah, Feather Dance is really good, by the way. One of my favorite moves. That and Charm. I'm so sorry, everyone. About 1.5 years ago. I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we could train up. Yeah, but... Truly, you need not apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides toward mastering the art of battle. And I never could have evolved my Pokemon without you, Eri. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you we had a fighting chance against our bullies, or that we have a fighting chance. See, nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry. You all really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, We four have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately, I feel like I can take anything, even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Team Star's fighting crew defeated Starfall Street! I'd like to see you try out my trademark move, too. Here, this one's for you. Yeah! Close combat! Let's go! I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. So I really want Eels to be knocked out here if at all possible. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just... really... I really like Eri. Like, she tries to act really tough and really cool and composed for her team. But you can tell that she has those confidence issues. And, like, not easily tell. It's very subtle. But, like, I have that. And, like, I can definitely see it. It's like, oh, wow, yeah. I think I probably see that reflected in myself. Which is interesting. Like, I was, like, seeing what the different Team Star bosses, like, their motivations are. And what their struggles all are. They all have struggles, which is neat. I appreciate that. Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. So, what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete. She's really pretty, too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. So let me guess, you started to pick on her? Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as the next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it. But then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. And she invited me into Team Star. See, that's what I mean. Like, she looks out for people, too. Like, she'll protect them. And I really like that about her. Even after you... well, that's not her. Even after you bullied her like that. What a kind girl. She really is. And joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No, I merely... Riri and the rest of Team Star, who made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Aw, she's sulking in the back.
Maryland, it's me. I take it that Eri handed over her star badge to you then? I see. Without its boss, the Caph Squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. Even Eri. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Maryland, and Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long?
No, not all that long.
Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day.
Which gang?
As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star. though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised.
10,000 LP! More TMs!
Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward.
Supply unit rep! Here I am. Sandwich, stay in the ball! Stay back, Sandwich! God, stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Sandwich, leave her alone! Ah! Alright, well that happened. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I don't know about that, or you really think so? You really think so? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Lots of Pokemon materials. The next boss is the very last one. Or the very first one, depending on how you play the game. We're counting on you, Maryland. Right, okay, cool. So, yeah, Team Star's fighting base has been conquered. I took down Eri, and that is great. There's actually a lot of stuff that this gives me access to. Like, I can jump down there now. I don't think I could get there earlier. Like, to find that last trainer I need. There's a lot of this area that was kind of blocked off. But there are a few items around here. I'm going to see if I can pick them up really fast. Alright, this one's kind of a pain to get. I could get here just with normal jumping. But there's a Poison Jab TM. There's a Pokédoll, and I got, like, I don't know, an X defense or something garbage right over here. This place is just so winding. Like, there's just stuff everywhere, and fences you can jump across, and areas, and things. Like, oh no, well, I mean, I guess I'm going down here. Cool, there are items, that's great. Ultra Balls, I do need those. Okay, over here, this is kind of across that fence area, and I was trying to get that item over there. It's probably not gonna be anything good, but I have to see what it is. Experience Candies S? Really? Ooh, over here, this is a place I probably wouldn't have checked. Kind of by that waterfall, there's Bulk Up and an Ether. Alright, up this little path here, this leads to the back. This is actually where the fight took place. I didn't have a chance to get over here while I was making the run, but that's fine. Like, it's quite a distance to go. So behind there, there's a Fighting Terra Shard, which someday we'll find out what it does. And I think I saw, yeah, there's something right over here. There's probably other things in the area too I could pick up. Ooh, full restore, that's alright. But it's just a pain because, like, go back to this place later. Ooh, Zen Headbutt, that's nice. Always like those TMs. But yeah, this is a place that'll be much better and much easier to traverse after you have the ability to climb stuff. Because that, like, just trust me, this mountain area, oh man, like, how am I gonna get over there? I like this rare candy though. Let me see if I can get that. Oh yeah, this is no problem. I just had to jump that fence and then wander over here. Nothing sketchy about that whatsoever. So grab a rare bone, little tiny path, and fling. Aha. And then there are these steps down here, which I guess are exciting. Down there is, you know, actually outside of this whole complex, which I don't really want to check out. Like, that's going to be saved for another time, but I just really do want to get these items because they're right here, and I like TMs. Thunderbolt, I really like that. What we got? I'm kind of like committed to this. Let's just see what's here. Full heal, Another full heal. Down here, there is experience candies. M up here. Man, all sorts of items. Ultra balls. Sure, you know what? I'll grab this. I'll grab this one over here. And then I'm done. I'm peacing out from this place. This is an adventure in its own right. This is like this area here and this lake. Like, it is really cool, but it's way more than I'm going to be able to explore today. So that pretty much concludes now the entire eastern portion of Paldea, which is great. So that now leaves me with the western portion here. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish what I started over here, or if I'm gonna come back later on to kind of clean things up. But I know that this is it for today. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. See you next time, everyone.